Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm in Australia and it is, it's sort of a sunny-ish sort of day. But I didn't sleep very well, so I didn't go out. So I haven't been to the Kansas box sale yet. I'll get there one day, I hope, before it finishes. It's going to be on every Thursday, Friday and Saturday for the rest of this month, so maybe next week it might be a better day and I might feel a bit better about going. But I'd been sleeping really well and I was bragging about that, wasn't I? But anyway, I've got a Temu parcel. I've unwrapped it, of course, because that was yesterday afternoon. And I've got some bits to show you, and then I might do a bit of something. Now, at the time I could have a free thing, and there was a lot of stuff to pick from, but I picked this as a free thing because there was a shop, I think I bought something from it that said that you could have a free pick of a parcel or something, whatever. There had a whole heap of stuff there, but there was only this that I felt like I would get because, I don't know. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I think I've got some ideas. I've got some plans, so there'll be something I can do. It's a really nice cord, variegated, and it's really nice. They sort of gave you a list of things that you could pick from. You know, one of it. So I picked this one because whether I'd bought the things before, I'd already had some and I didn't need them or whatever, but I got this bit of trim here and I can't seem to get it back around here to that part where it hooks in, and I never took anything off it. But anyway, so that was really nice. I think it's got a bit on there for the feel of it. There's a fair bit of string on there. I'm going to do something with that in a minute, I think. Okay, so then I got these. This was fun. These are way bigger than I thought they were going to be. I thought they were going to be smaller around. Well, I didn't realise I had one with nothing on it, but I thought I had more than this. So what's this say here? 5 pieces. And that's right. But I could have sworn I got more, but it doesn't matter. I got them because I wanted to try them, right? Now, yesterday there was no way that we could get one to close up. No way in the world until I got the pliers. And then I thought, oh dear, how am I going to... And I couldn't get it undone. I've got the pliers in now, so I'm going to try and see if I can get it undone with this. Because it's so heavy. Here, see? You've got to push it back and pull it out. Oh, look at that. It works if you've got the pliers, okay? So this you put on your zipper on your bag or something, and then you can pull it and shut that off, and then you get hold of this to close your zipper. You get something to get hold of. And some of the bags that I'm going to make, I'm thinking about use these two because they're good, but these are okay. These are okay too. I just wanted to see what they were like, but to close it, because now that I got this with the pliers, I can push that in there and that shuts real easy. Now I can get it open. I'm really pleased about that because I thought, well, that one was wasted because because I shut it. Oh, hang on. There you go, look at that. There's no way I could do that with my hand, and even Jeremy couldn't do it either. Oh, now it's pushing in, but not really. Okay, but they're all right. They're nice. They're good, solid, heavy things. I don't know how much they were. Sorry, I don't have any prices on any of this stuff. You can go on there and have a look and see. They're a zipper pull thing to put on. But you could do whatever you wanted to with that. You don't have to use it for your zipper. You can put it on whatever you like. But anyway, so then I'm just going to grab things out of the bag. Well, the first time I got those sticker things, these rub-ons, so I've got them here still because I showed you those the last time. Okay, they're nice with the flowers on. And this time I've got these together because I wanted to try these on the fabric that I had with that to see how it worked. Look at that little butterfly. I'll put these back over here. So I've got these ones. And they are pretty, aren't they? Look, I've got birds and butterflies, both of my favourite things. Look at these dear little birds. Now these are going to look awesome on your piece of fabric, so you can get them onto there by rubbing them on there. I picked one that looks all right, doesn't it? It looks fine. You can put them on your tags, I suppose, or in amongst your stitches. You know, when you're stitching, you can put something on, like a bird or a... I used to always have a bird on my things. Still probably have sometimes years ago, because I really love birds, and people started to send me a lot of birds, and we talked about birds, and there was always a bird on my things, and I think there's a bird on my... it's here, handmade by Sonia Steptoe. There's a nice little bird on there that Elaine had made for me, and I really love that. Thank you very much for that, Elaine. I don't know if you watch my channel now, years ago. I don't know if she still does, but anyway, still talk to her on Facebook sometimes. You meet a lot of people. And yeah. But anyway, so I've got that one there this time, and I got these dies. I haven't tried them yet. They are... A friend of mine lives down the road at the nurse... Oh, it's not a nursing home, the retirement village. She bought heaps of dies from there, and she said they're fantastic. So I got these. There's a bottle, see? And then you've got the little bottle, and then you've got a cork, and there's a cork for that one, I think. Maybe a cork for that one. I don't know. Is that a cork? Anyway, and these are labels to put on them. And that wasn't very expensive either. They were only a couple of dollars, if that. And that is a really good buy. So when I get out the machine later, well, when it's the machine, the big shot, I could have a try at them, but that would be for a while, because I'm not planning on doing any of that for a while. I bought 3 packets of these, because there's only 20 in a packet. They're the things you wind on your cotton with. I think they're only a couple of dollars a packet, and you get 20 in there, so I bought 60 of those. I was there the other day counting them, because I thought, this is strange, there's 20, but there is. When I counted them, there was 18. Next time there was 19. I thought, if I keep going, I'll end up with 30 in each packet, because I wasn't doing a very good... Yeah, there's 20 in each one, but the other one's out in the lantern, because I've been winding a few things. Okay, then I got these, which are really nice. I don't think I've even taken out the bag yet. We'll have a look. Oh, yeah, look at that. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, they are going to look really cool on any of your dangles and things that you put on anything. You can make a dangle, put that on the end, or put them on the bottom of anything you want. It's already made for you. It's got a rondelle around there, and that nice. And they're good, solid things. They're not, you know, they're really nice, solid. They're not flimsy or anything. They're good things. Them, I love them. It's a shame there wasn't there's 8 in there, and that's okay, because you know what I'm like. I'm a bit of a hoarder, and I probably might use one, and the rest I'll keep, because I tend to do that a bit. Because there's also these ones here that I've seen. I had to have these ones too. I do these. I put stuff in the cart, and then I go and take it all out, and look at that. Isn't that beautiful, dear little things? And these are good, solid things. They're not cheapy or anything, you know. And this one's a bit undone, but I can glue him back down. He's just a little bit lifted off there, but maybe that's not on there tight enough. I could glue him on. The rest of them seem good. All of them seem really well done. They're nice, well made. They look pretty. They're not flimsy or anything. They're very good quality things, these are. I'm not getting paid for this either, by the way, just saying. I had to pay for all these. I don't know how people I don't know how these people get them gifted to them for free. I haven't figured that out yet. Any Temu parcels, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. I've got enough stuff now. So it says pink, but it doesn't say how many. I think there's 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Probably 20 in there. Okay, so that was those. And these things are not expensive, because Sonia's really mingy when it comes to doing these. I love these. Oh, look at these. I'll have to make a journal now, because I've got these ladies. I didn't know how tiny they'd be, but aren't they? They are so cool. They are so cool. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Look. Of course, they're sticker, like a washi sticker thing. You know, they're stickers. They're really, really, really nice. I might put one on something just to show you, or not. I don't know. Look at that. See, you can just put that on your bits. or that one, and you. They're just the thing to fill up something if you want to put something on there. Hang on a second, I'll find a bit of a tag. If I've got a bit of a tag, whatever that is, a bit of a tag thingy. Isn't it dreadful? I just don't want to waste one little tiny sticker, but I just don't want to waste one little tiny sticker. What can I say? I wonder if I could put it on here, would she look wrong? Yeah, I don't know. I'll find something else. I have a box of things here that I've been putting all my things to do with what I want to do. I get my journals going back. I get them back on on my table. Oh, crikey. You'd think I'd find something like a piece of cardstock or something, wouldn't you, to put one on too, so I can use it later. Piece of paper. There we go. Righto. Now we'll be right. I won't feel like I wasted it. I don't feel like I wasted it, will I? They're beautiful. How many's in here? Don't think it says, but there's a fair few, I know that. What does it say on here? 40. Look at that, isn't that pretty? There's all different colours. You can get green ones or creamy colours, but I do like the blue. I did like these blue ones. I'd probably get some green too as well. I'll put this lady on here. You can put these in your sewing journals or your vintage journals or anything like that. I don't know how they'll go on the fabric. We could try that, see what they look like on fabric. I don't know if they could actually fasten down to it, could they? We'll see, eh? Maybe not. They're not the same as the transfers. It's a sticker. Now, if you don't want to, sorry about this, if you don't want to have all that edge around there, you don't have to leave that like that. You can cut that back if you wanted to. Doesn't bother me though, and I got that off pretty easy, didn't I? This is a card, I think. You see, a little card. But I'm going to put that on there. I got a bit of something underneath it as I was putting it down. You burnish that on there, that'll look really cool. Won't go anywhere. They're nice, eh? They're just pretty things. I love pretty things. They're both the same. I wonder if I could put that on a piece of fabric. I don't think it'd work very good. So I'm still going to do it anyway. Shocking, aren't I? Might not stay there, but you could stick it with another piece of glue, couldn't you? You could glue it down by putting some glue underneath it if you wanted to do that. Straighten out the calico a bit. Just had a fight with a cat. He wanted to come in here because Jeremy was up this week getting some bread and milk. And I let him come in here, and he got on my table, and he started to bite me. So that'd probably lift off there, but you could put some, maybe if you burnished it down, it might stay. And put some other glue on it, I reckon. You could use it on there too, couldn't you? Just like the transfers. The sticker could work. So then I put him down on the floor, so he gets over here behind me, all that stuff I got piled up there, and tries to climb up on that, and got up a bit of the way, and everything started to move, and I thought, well, this is nice, it's going to fall down on top of the heater, and then we'll both be on fire, and I won't be able to get out of it. Ah, dear. That looks really cool. I do like how they work. They're really nice, aren't they? Really nice ones. Okay, so now I've got these. Now, I bought these because I wanted to use them as a embellishment thing, but I'm sure that there's lots of things you can do with these. There's something to do with, like, for jewellery. Don't know how many of these in this packet either. 30, I think. Some half a gold and half a silver I got. They're very light. I sat here this morning and I did a bit of stitching around the outside of this one because I'm thinking about putting that onto, whether it be that piece or another bit, onto a bit of work and stitching it down. I don't know what I did here, but I kept on making mistakes, so I'm going to have to take that bit undone. I had to show it to you like it is because it took me about 20 minutes to put that on there. 20 minutes, and I mucked that bit up, but that's okay. If you're doing something that, you know, is little it does take a little time, but it's worth it because where I did it properly over this side, it looks really good, doesn't it? It looks really good when I did it properly. And I like it, and it's gonna, you know, you can frame something by putting, if you've got something on your piece of material, you can put this around the outside. If you have a flower or something there, that's what I'm thinking anyway. Let me see. No, it's too big. I've got so much stuff that I'm working on at the moment. It's just, as you well know, it's a bit keeps me busy. I would put under that over that, but that doesn't look very nice, does it? Let me see what else I can find. Some pretty pictures here somewhere on things. Okay. Maybe we can get a flower. Maybe we can get a flower. But see, you could cut that out and put it, it'd be better if it was more centred, but I don't know. I just thought that you could do that with it. Then, of course, you can do what it's really meant for. I think it's what it's meant for, is to put your wire around and thread beads. Or you can actually string across it too as well. We could probably have a go at that later. We'll just see how much time I've got left on here because my day's been going pretty quick because I didn't wake up till nearly 9 o'clock this morning because I couldn't sleep last night. And then when I went back to sleep about 5:30. And when I woke up later, Jerry said, it's nearly 9 o'clock. Well, he was asleep too. But then we did talk for a while last night before we went to sleep. Okay, so then I bought these. Now I have got a seal with an S on it, a wax seal, but I really can't go and buy one of every sort. So I thought, why couldn't I try these? Because when I'm doing something, I need to be able to get it there and fix it and do it then. I can't be getting the wax seals down and fixing it up to make it work for me. You know, geez, I'm terrible. Terrible lazy is what it is. So look, I've got one here. This is the one I've got, and I've got the wax. If you want to do a lot of these sort of thing, well, you buy your own, you know, and that's one I bought. I made that myself, and this is one I bought from Temu. They're in here, and I don't know what on earth the pictures are of because I can't really work it out. I'm sure it's something pretty, you know, it looks all right. To me, I like it. Anyway, you just take that off there and you stick it on your envelope if you want to, and then you seal that. You don't have to. There was lots of different colours. These are the only ones I had left when I was looking at them, but they've got square ones too. Not square, they're oblong, Sonia. They're oblong ones as well. See? There's a fern on there. There might be flowers or something on them. Yes, look at that. You can see that one. Flowers. Yeah. And they're not too... I don't know. I like them. They're just nice. They're not going to interfere with your work in any way. They probably won't stay stuck, which is, you know, the way things are. They're supposed to come off too, but not straight away, of course. But you can put other sort of glue on them, and then they won't come off if you want to use them as an embellishment like I did on this one. Okay, so they're nice. I like them. They've got like the colours aren't very vibrant, but they are coloured. I wonder if you could colour them a bit darker with your marking pen. Okay, let's have a go at that. Why not? Let's see if we can put some pink on it or something. Will this work? It's a graphic marker. I'll soon find out, won't I? Okay. And then I'll be able to see what the picture is of, maybe a tree. that'll dry like that? You know what, I could put alcohol ink on it, couldn't I? Because that'll change it. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. I don't know. What do you reckon? Maybe the alcohol ink would look better. I would, you know, I'd buy them other things, but you've got to keep changing the tops on them or buy all separate tops on them. It just depends, you know, these bits. And it's a big job for me to have to go and get all that stuff, you know. Don't know if I can really afford to do that. Go and buy them, but because I'm not going to be using them all the time. That mightn't look too bad, you know, if you put it on something. You just take it off there, put it on this envelope. I'll put it on the other side. This is just a practice piece of something I was doing one day a long time ago. Pressing it down now. Well, it looks like a seal, doesn't it? Okay. I think it'll dry and we won't have to worry about it coming off. That looks pretty good. I don't know what that's a picture of, but anyway, that doesn't matter. So, if I can't see it, whoever gets it's not going to see it either, I would imagine. Maybe they can, but anyway, I do like them. I'm not disappointed with that at all. I do like those. They're good. Okay, so now, let me see what else we got. This has taken a long time. I'm sorry about that. I was excited because I bought myself one of these. I've never been one to do measuring and stuff. But just lately I've figured that I've needed to because I'm not very straight at things, you know. I don't get things very straight. And this thing here, I'm using this book, I'm just getting a lot of work out of this book, aren't I? This thing here helps you, you know, if you want something over there, you want to make a line here, and you want it this wide, and you know, there's all. And you move that in there, and you can measure it like so, and keep going down there, and it's straight all the way you go. You use this your side of your. You probably have to put it on this way. I don't know. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Turn this around. Okay. Now, you know, even if you're cutting your material, I don't know if it'll work because it's not very thick, the material, but you keep it. You keep this straight, and your edge is going to be straight when you're drawing a line. Mostly I think it's going to be useful for me to use with the paper though, or cardstock, because then I can draw a line and I'm happy that you know, and then I can we can move it in further if we only want a little line. You know, it just depends how wide you want it to be. And I'm sort of really pleased with this. I really am, because I'm not very good at these things, and now I've got inches on here, which seem extremely big on this, don't they? That's okay, and you just push that. It's not a bad quality thing, it's not flimsy, it's nice, it's good solid-ish looking thing, so I really like that. Now, I've got some other things, so I'm going to have to make a container to put these in, because now I bought one of these. I bought this because I wanted to do circles without having to get the big shot out. This cost me, I think it was $14. I know I don't like to say that, but I think it was. So I need a container to put these bits and pieces in, because I've got other things, other shapes and things, and I'm getting into using a few shapes, but I wanted to be able to cut out circles, or draw them will do, and then I got this. Now this could be something that they use in the quilling things, but this one only cost me a couple of dollars, and this one here was really dear. This was from Amazon. It was from Amazon. And this is a good quality thing, just like this one is. Are they the same place? No, they're not. They get different name on them, but. So now I've got the big circles, and then I wanted the little ones. So I wanted to cut my felt out. I can just do a circle and cut it out, and I don't know what I'd use these for, but it doesn't matter. They're a little circle, and I could one day do the quilling, because I bought all the stuff you need to do it with, paper, the whole lot. It's all up there in a box, never touched it. But one day I might feel like I want to do a quilt thing, so I was really pleased about this too, and it's a good solid thing. But I definitely need a box to put these things in, because there's another bit, and then I've got the triangle bits over here and the other pieces that I bought. So I do need to find myself something to put this stuff in that I can be easy accessible. And yesterday I was thinking, I have stuff up here that I hardly ever use. I've got all these boxes. Oh, I've still got these things to go, sorry. I bought some tweezers. These were a good price, and they work. They pick up things. That's what I need. I want something that I can pick up stuff with. Look at that. I seen Jeanette had some of these, and I thought, now I'm going to have myself some of those, because ones I've bought in, I love how they go together. Because sometimes you buy them, and they don't. Look at that. I can pick up things with it, and I'm not going to lose them. These ones here cost me $9, and I've coloured them because I used them when I was doing the alcohol ink. I think they still go together, but they were $9 at the chemist, the pharmacy, because every time I bought any of the others, they weren't very good. They weren't for picking up something. These were in the part where you have all the things to wrap up yourself when you're injured and stuff like that. And they cost me $9. I think these cost me $2, if that, I think. And these work. These are just good. I've seen some in the discount shops, and they're not very dear, but they don't go together. They're not good working ones, okay? So these ones will be for me to use to pick up things that I can't get with my hands. I'll have to leave them on the table. Now I've got some of these boxes here to put together. I bought these ages ago, because they just come undone. You can imagine that's just pushed down in there. I bought these from a place where they sell stuff for food, what do you call it, catering things. And they come in flat, like they're open. And I bought these, and I bought some ones that's not so high. I think I put some of the cottons in the others, I remember I showed you. And I thought maybe I could put these, but then they starting to get too big to fit. Oh no, they fit. And then I was thinking about trying to make some sort of a shelf that I could use this as a drawer, so I could push it into the cupboard up here in front of me. But then this is really long, so it'd come out a fair way. I've got little drawers sitting up in there. I've showed you those, I think. They're clear ones, and they only hold the small bits and pieces that I use. But I need to be able to find things like these things here without getting myself into too much of a kerfuffle over it. Hey, but anyway, so this is what I'm doing. I'm quite keen to use these to make them circles, because I can't circle. I'm going to put these back in here, because then I'm going to put them away after. They've all got to go somewhere eventually. You watch me lose those things on the bottom. I'm going to say, what did I do with that? It's okay. Nobody panic. Right, so they're back in their boxes, in their box for the time being, so I know where that is. Now, well, I was really excited because, as well, this morning, because I'm sitting there and I looked up and there was me beads. I made that thing to put, and I was going to make a chain of beads to put around your neck, like a string of beads, and I couldn't find this. I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked up this morning and it's just here, just fair there it was, just sitting fair there. Couldn't see it for looking, could I? But anyway, so this thing here that I was trying to do, I don't know what my idea was for that now. I just think I like it. But see, in the past I've done these sort of ones, and I do like them done with this, the washers. I do like the washers. I wanted to get a bit bigger washers, but I couldn't find anywhere, because they really get expensive, And then I have these rings that I've got on some piece of, I think these were on a bit of jewellery, because if you wanted to cover the ring with it, you can do with that. And then I have these little ones. I don't know. I'm going to start a new piece of work, but it's going to be a piece of work on an old piece of work, like somebody else's piece of work. I don't know how to explain that. I've got some pieces here that have started, that people have embroidered. That's been really old, and and I've showed them to you before, and I did some work on one of them and changed it to be my thing, and I really am looking forward to trying to do something like that. I was working on this one yesterday. I haven't really done anything more on it yet. I just wanted to show you this for a minute. Look what I found. I keep finding... Isn't this pretty? Oh, this is so beautiful and dainty. You know, like, isn't it? It's really dainty. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might have to make a bag, you reckon, out of this? Isn't it nice? Actually, it might go that way, and it could do with a little bit more stitching on it and a bit more bits and pieces. But I've made it really precious. Isn't that precious? Actually, I might finish that and put that in a show. I could do that, couldn't I? But I'm still working on the other one that I've got somewhere around here somewhere to put in the show. Yeah, still got that one to do. But then again, I've got to look at what section to put them in. You see, because this would have to go in a creative embroidery section because that's what it is, isn't it? It could be patchwork, but I don't think that would be more so for the patchwork as for the actual embroidery, eh? You know what I mean? The patchwork thing would be how you put the pieces together and if there's straight and all that sort of thing. I've got to figure out how to do the tops of this. What I'm going to do to fix that, and where's the top? There must be the top, and to put the base in it. So that's going to be a trick. I'm going to put the bottom in this. Well, I'm going to have to think about that a bit, which I don't think it's going to be hard, because I want it to be oval or something. Maybe oval, could be round, but oval I think might be a little bit easier. I just don't know. And then the top has got to have a piece on it. So this one here I might put as a bit of make a bag. But I want it to be a really good bag, you know. I might have to do a bit of sewing on here and show you a bit of sewing on it, eh? What do you reckon? Actually, look at this. I found these this morning. I've been in here fishing about. Now, that's just the sort of thing to put on here, isn't it? Look, I need to finish this piece. I really do. Now, that can either go there. And there's a little bit of... I've got that... Well, I mean, you know, it doesn't matter. Yes, I might do a little bit of work on this for a second. We've got another few minutes, so we can do a bit of this if you're still here with me. Okay, that's very small, that needle. I won't be able to find it. Here's a nice one. Now, I want to put that on, I think. I'll get this bit off it. I need a proper centre for it. What am I going to put in the middle? Maybe I'll put that there because there's already the pink. Look at these. Aren't these beautiful? Oh, dear. Well, this is the sort of thing I did before I was even on here. No? Or did I do it on here? Actually, I did do it on YouTube. I showed you how to do this. I remember that now. I did. Yep, I did. I showed you how to do it. There's a video somewhere. Sometimes I can find them and sometimes I can't. It just depends, you know, what you're looking for. Sometimes they're not too hard and other times. But anyway, I want a centre for that. I want something that's not... it's got a hole in it and I can stitch it to it. That's not right. It's a bit small, this pot to be looking in. Can't fish around in there. Hang on. I need some cotton. I'm going to put something on this little yo-yo. And as you can tell, I have made it out of a bit of satin material, and I have, oh, look at that. And I have pressed it because I want it squashed down to look a bit vintage-like, you know. I want it so it looks a bit vintage-like. That's cool. I could stitch around that, couldn't I? But not on this piece. Yeah, you got to change your ideas when you're doing something different, don't you? You got to have a different idea. This is a nice little bloke. Could probably do my own one of those. That's a good idea. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do one of those as well, because I can. Okay, now I need a bit of green, but that's too wide. So let's go over here. And I hope this doesn't run over too far. I don't think it will. I'll just show you how to do that flower, because you see a fair few of them about, don't you? Whoops. That's my good bit of paper gone. Okay, righto. Well, you can stay down there till I'm getting out of here. Alright, we get a bit of green first, and then we need some white or nice pink. Righto. So I would clean these out if I had a minute. Okay. Got this one here. Might be a tiny bit dark, I don't know. There's a variegated one there. What's this one? That's a bit different. I might choose this, and then the flower in the centre. We'll go with a mauve one, eh? No, it's got to be a bit wider than that because I want it to be a bit wider. Here, we'll just try this one. Hope that's not too wide. I'll make it on here, and if it doesn't work anyway, I'll take it off. I can do that. And if like I said, I'll fix up this stuff here, but taking one thing from one side and putting it over the other, that's what I do. I can't help it. Where I took it from, it won't go back. Don't need a bead there. Don't need a bead yet. I'm busy. I don't need a bead. Right here. So we've got a piece of, got a good needle here. This project changed a bit, didn't it? And I have that nice little bloke. Well, see, if I want to put it onto there, I can, but I can put it onto here pretty easy without putting it onto there. Too green. Oh dear, look, it's a little bit, isn't it? There's a bit there, green, same colour, it's okay. I just didn't want it to get too dark, okay? So let's make one of those ribbon. Yeah. Don't know if this is too big, this needle. It looks even bent. Probably me trying to pull it through whatever it was I was working on. Yeah, I'll put a knot in this. So this is a mixture of a few things. You just don't know what. I'm going to have to write the thing that this is a mix. So I'm going to come up through here, right, which is very fine. All of these, this background is lace, okay? I have a piece of fabric, and then I put lace all over it, bits of lace, and I think it's beautiful. So I might work on doing that again later. So now you want to have your leaves. So you got this thing here, right? So you're going to have a leaf. So what you need to do is just put it back through there in the middle. Next to where you come out, make sure you've got nothing at the back of it. Hang on now. I do want to twist it a bit. Wait a minute. That'll be alright. It's long enough. Now do this one. Go through here. Now I'm not saying that this is true to anything, okay? I don't know. It could be how you do this. I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm just doing it. Now, of course, this is very thin. This piece of fabric behind here is a good open weave one. Like it's not... Can't show me. Let's show you. Look, see. It's very thin and good open weave, but it does. It's sturdy enough to put this on. It's really nice. So it's easy to put your ribbon through. And so is the lace. So pull that through there like so. So now I've got two of those. All right. This one maybe not so big, but it's all right. We'll turn it around that way. Righto. They're your leaves, okay? Now, you could stick dye on it, but then that could end badly, couldn't it? Okay, so I'm going to cut that off because I can, and I will fix it later if I don't actually accidentally pull it out. Now I'm going to take this off here. I don't know if I want something that big to put this through with. We must have something smaller than that. They're all great big long things, aren't they? Should have some small ones in my book over there. Come on, get this off here. There we go. Just fling that. Okay, so we've got this pink one, right? And hopefully this pink one is going to work for Sonia, hopefully, in this small space here that we've got. Probably should try this on something else. I'm going to use this needle anyway, I guess. So put that through there. All right. Put your knot in. Need a knot. You're going to have a knot, okay? This is how I do my ribbon embroidery. I told you one of these videos that I learnt this from a lady in her 80s. She taught me that 30 years ago. She was a really lovely lady, good friend of mine. I don't know what this is. But anyway, so we're going to move all this back out of your way, right? And put your needle through the middle of there. And move it out of the way. You don't want to put it through any of that pieces. Come through the centre. Still on that, am I? Righto. This one worked out really well. This one won't play nice for nobody, will it? It's just decided it doesn't want to. Hang on. Twist him around a bit. There you go. So yeah, we'll have him. Oh, I think I got it. By jeez. Righto. Now pull this through here. As far as it goes. Right. Now, you come up here, up along your piece of ribbon, and you go in and out this piece here, righto? Go make stitches. Make stitches. Okay, and down to the bottom, and go through the bottom. Make sure you're not going through anything, which I think I am, that green. Going through that a bit, and then we go through the green. And oops, now we're going through that bit of green. Just move over a bit, you people. Make a space for me. Eh. Have I got it yet? No. How about now? How about now? And now you're going to pull this through here, okay? And you're going to keep going until you've got that sort of rose that you're after. It's probably not the same as the one that you can see when we first started. No, this one's made as a rolled rose. Sorry about this. Anyway, this works to me. I like it. You just have to manoeuvre a bit. Make sure you don't pull it down too far. You'll end up with nothing. Oh dear. That's better. Look. See how that worked when I got it right down there? This part here is not... that's not it. Which bit? The first piece I put in there. It's too long. That's better. See? That's a good one. You like that? I'll put another one there. What do you reckon? Why not? Nobody said I couldn't. So I've already got these bits here that I've been twisted through. So we're going to have to see what's going to happen when I do this. Because I probably went through too many, but you have to go through some. Otherwise you're not going to have anything to pull through if you don't do it. I don't know how this is going to look. I'm just going for it. So what do you reckon? It's a shame I didn't have a leaf around that as well. And if I think they're too big, because I've got this, I can pull that through there, and I can get the knot part, and I can pull that through there, okay? Now I better go, because otherwise we're going to be going over time. but I think that looks good. I'm pleased with that, and I will make more around here because I'm going to do another couple of these. Right, pull that through. Righto. Now just go through a few, Sonia. Go down as close to this bottom bit as you can. Pick that up as close as you can to the bottom. Make sure you're not going to come through anything, which I am not, only just not going through anything. That one still seems to be sitting up there. So when I've actually decided what I'm going to do with these bits here, I can stitch them down at the back after I'm happy with the green part, because the green part might be just a tiny bit too much green, and then I might put some more out this way, okay? Alright, so thank you everybody for watching. I've got to go now, okay, and I'm going to sort that out after, and we'll get back to you after. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Please leave me a thumbs up and a comment. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.